Fish on. We got one. Oh yeah. Good one. Fish on. We got another. Fish on. That feels like a decent one there. What's going on, guys? My name is Sam and you're watching Cast Blast Camp. Today I'm doing a little more fishing. Back under a bridge again, except this time it's a different one. I've only fished it one time before. I got a hit over here to the left, but never hooked up. So I figured I'd come back to this spot and give it another shot. I'm still looking for some eater style fish. Been in the fish frying mood here recently. Got the catch and cook stove ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these baits out here and see if we can get some fish on. Thanks for watching. So for the first bait, I'm gonna go ahead and cast around this soft plastic jerk bait. This is a super fluke. It's rigged in a special way that hopefully it'll make it dive down a little bit more and get more attention from the fish down below. Alright, let's go ahead and get this casted out there and see if we can't find some eaters. Gonna have to watch out for snakes down here, that's for sure. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and cast around this mini cheddar bait. Okay. Nothing wants that apparently. Not yet. I just got snagged up right now, actually.
Been catching any though?
Nope, not a single one.
Crappie fishing?
Just really for whatever, bass, crappie, bluegill, anything really.
Hey,
yeah.
Good luck, guys.
I appreciate it.
Out here fishing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to walk over here and see if I can get this unsnagged now.
Walk over there.
Yeah, on the rocks. So I'm gonna just try to.
Oh.
Yeah, on the rocks.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, probably gonna break it off eventually.
Hey, buddy, I'm gonna have some fun.
All right, you have a good one, man. Well, it snapped, that's for sure. You can't get no bites on nothing. You always break out the worms. Usually weightless does the best. Unless you're trying to get it deep down, then maybe a little jig or something. All right, going back to the classic bait. Chunk of a night crawler. Fish on. We got one. Oh yeah, good one. Holy moly, yes. Awesome. Look at that slab bluegill, guys. Awesome, man. Turn sideways for me for the camera. You don't want to. That's every bit of a 7.5 to 8 incher. You know, he's a keeper. He's a fryer for sure. He's going in the pan, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get him on the ice packs. See if we can't get some more. That's definitely not a bad skunk buster right there, guys. Slab of a bluegill. He'll be a good eater. Fish on. We got another. What we got here? Another bluegill, it looks like. This guy's a bit small though, so I'm gonna go ahead and throw him back. He's not quite hand length, and I'll let him grow. Tell your bigger brother and sister to come along. Dang, he was off quick. Let's try that chunk again, see if we can't get another. Big fish right out there, splashed. What was that? Oh, we had a bite. Fish on. Another small bluegill. Another small guy. Heck, he might be good live bait, but let's see what we can do. We'll make a little experiment maybe. Alrighty, I'm gonna throw him out there on this little bass hook, see if that big fish might swallow him or something else, who knows. He was right off this point over here. Let's cast this bad boy to him. Alright, I got the drag set loose. The bluegill's out there swimming around. Who knows what might pick him up. Fish on. We got one. Holy moly. This guy has seen better days. He's been either used as bait before for live bait or a turtle chomped on him, but that's probably a hook mark right there where somebody hooked him behind his little fin and casting him out for live bait. He's a survivor and he's not quite big enough for me to keep him, so I'm throwing him back in there. Stay healthy, little one. Oh! He swam off fine. Oh man, that was my bad. He's had a rough life. That poor fish. Fish on. That feels like a decent one there. What we got? Oh, he's pulling a little bit. What we got? Oh, is that a bass? That is a bass. Holy. We're gonna have to get down here for this guy. Yes, yes, yes. Come here, you. Got him. Boom. Awesome, guys. We got us a largemouth. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Some bass, some crappie, some drum, something sizable. But also that bluegill we caught that we kept is a good sizable bluegill too. So that's awesome. He's gonna make for a great eater, guys. Yeah, he's every bit of about 14 inches, 13, 14 inches. Bare minimal. About the smallest I like to keep him is about around 13 or 14, so he's perfect. He'll be a perfect filleter. He's skinny anyways. He might need to be cold. You're not supposed to throw back every bass anyways. It's not good for the bass population. So I'm gonna go ahead and cold this one out. Sorry, little feller, but you're getting eaten. See, worms can catch bass. Anybody that ever thought you couldn't bass fish with just worms? Here's living proof you can. So that's all we need to do is just switch it up to some live bait. They don't want the lures here, at least the fast moving ones. They might want a jig or something like that, but definitely hitting the worms, that's for sure. Let's get him on the cooler pack. Let's see if we can't do that again. That was awesome. They're liking the worms off the edge of this tree, that's for sure. We got one now. We got one now. Fill that up a little more. Small bluegill. He fought good though for his size. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook him and get him back in that water. Nose hooked him. Bye-bye, little feller. And he's back. Fish on. Oh, he's trying to get in the tree. Oh, we got us a danglefish. Let's see if we can get down here and get us this danglefish out. Got him. We got him. And that's a keeper. Oh yeah, guys. He's definitely an eater. He looks like he'll pass the palm test for sure. Oh yeah, perfect length for keeping. Let's go ahead and get him in the bag too. Looks like we're gonna have us a good fish fry this evening. What happened here? Ah yeah, that's snagged pretty good there. Fish on. Little baby, let's throw him back. Baby bluegill going back. Get big, little fella. Fish on. Another small gill. Definitely not big enough for him, so it's going back. Fish on. Oh, he came off. Fish on. We got another small bluegill. Not worth eating though, so he's going back. Got a fish. Smallest one of the day, I think, too. Baby bluegill going back in the water. About to have to go get my catch and cook stuff and start that. Ain't got much lot left. Fish on. Oh yeah. Well, that's a little more sizable. He's feisty. He doesn't want to get eaten is what it is. And I'm thinking he's just a wee bit small. I could keep him and eat him, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw him back and let him swim again. And he's off. Fish on. We got another. Very next cast. Baby bluegill this time. And he's going back. Night crawler for the win again, guys. Nothing was hitting on the lures, but as soon as we started breaking out the worm, we started catching fish. All kinds too. I'll go back over here to this tree where we caught that bass and see if we can't catch another fish like it. In the sense of same size or another eater. Got a fresh chunk of night crawler on there. Aberdeen weightless. Fish on. We got another. He's a small fry though. Let's go ahead and unhook him. Get him back in the water where he belongs. Get big, little filler, or get eaten. One of the two. Survival of the fittest around these parts. Fish took me into a snag on that one. We got him on still. Still not quite big enough to eat though, so I'm gonna go ahead and unhook him, throw him back in the water, let him swim again, grow to a bigger guy one day. Get big, filler. Oh, got another. Another small bluegill, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and unhook him, get him back in the water. We got one. Alrighty, guys. Another small bluegill. Not an eater, so we're gonna go ahead and unhook him, throw him back in that water. Fish on. We got another. Another bluegill, guys. Not bad there. But he's not quite hand length. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the hook out. If not, I'll just cut the line, get this guy back in the water, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get those other guys ready to cook up. Alrighty guys, so the sun is starting to set. I'm gonna start cleaning these fish and go ahead and get them in the sauce, marinate it up, and then in that breading, and then we're gonna go ahead and get them in that hot grease. First things first, we'll bleed the fish. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and use this rock right here to fillet them on. Put the clean pieces on here, get them rinsed off, and then we'll go ahead and get them in the sauce and then in the breading. First, we're gonna start off with that big bluegill we caught. One bluegill fillet. I'm gonna go ahead and get all these other fish filleted up, and I'll meet right back with you. Alrighty, I got all the meat filleted up. I'm about to go ahead and get the scales and the little debris there is on it rinsed off. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and hook up one of these, or maybe 2 or 3 of these baits. Maybe this bass head and a bluegill body, or just the head piece, and throw it out there on the catfish rod, see if anything wants to bite it while we're cooking. Alrighty guys, I already filleted up that bass, cut it in half, and hooked up the head and body chunk. I'm gonna go ahead and cast it out there to see if we can't catch a big one tonight. It's a big bait, guys. Real big bait. Alright, let's get this thing out there. Almost lost my balance a little bit there, but we got it out there and it's going to the bottom. We're gonna set the drag about medium. Alrighty, we got that big bass bait out there. Maybe something will hook up. Alrighty, got the big bluegill chunk, head and body, head and gut rather. Let's go ahead and get it out there. Let it get all the way to the bottom. Alrighty, got one rod here, one rod here. 2 baits out there. Maybe we'll hook up something while we're cooking. Alright, I got that other bluegill hooked up. I'm just gonna cast the whole body out, but on the other side of the bridge over here. Now we got 3 baits out. All 3 rods got 3 bells on them, so if we're cooking, we should hear them jingle if they get hit. All right, let's go ahead and get this fish rinsed off and get to cooking. And just like the last couple times, I'm gonna go ahead and use this hot wing sauce. This is gonna act as an egg wash. Do the smaller pieces first and then the bass last. We just want the fish pieces to be evenly coated, and then we're gonna dip them in the breading. Smelling and looking good already. And for breading, I'm gonna be using House Autry Original Fish Fry Mix. Taking them out of the sauce, put them in the breading. Alrighty, that piece is breaded. It's gonna be ready for the oil. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these pieces breaded up, except for maybe the big ones, and get these in the oil. I might have to cook the other ones separate though. Alright, it's time to get the vegetable oil hot. And I'm gonna be using the Ozark Trail 4-in-1 cooker as well, using all-purpose propane. Alrighty, I'm pretty sure it's ready. Let's get the first pieces of fish in the oil. Oh yeah, fish is sizzling up. Alright, we got the sunfish in the oil, cooking up. It'll only take a couple of minutes on each side, and they'll be ready to go. While the sunfish is cooking up, I got the bass meat in the hot sauce, doing a little bit of pre-marinating. Alrighty guys, I think the sunfish is done. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off the oil, let it set for a minute. Hot, steaming, crisp, flaky sunfish. Still sizzling. I'm gonna let it cool down for a minute, and then we're gonna dive in. And then next, we're gonna cook up the bass meat. Alrighty guys, they've cooled down for a minute or so. They're still pretty hot, but I can't wait any longer. I'm hungry. Let's go ahead and try some of this fish. Sunfish, this is actually bluegill here, to be exact. White, flaky, crisp, and crunchy, guys. That's some of the best fish you can get, cooked right here under a bridge. There's nothing wrong with that, guys. I've said it before, if you guys have never tried eating sunfish, bluegill, whatever like that, red ear, red breast, green sunfish, you need to go try to catch some and cook them up. They're very good. There's usually not a lot of meat on the fish unless if you catch like hand-length ones or bigger, but if you catch a few of them, you can make a collection of meat for a good fry. Here's the last fillet of that bluegill. I still got the bluegill baits out in the water waiting for a catfish. No hits yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off. Man, that bluegill was delicious. Next up is the bass. All right, the oil's ready. Let's go ahead and get this bass on there. Now those should cook up nicely. They'll be tasty too. Okay guys, I think the bass is done cooking. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out the oil and off the heat and let them cool for a minute. Largemouth bass fillets, hauled out the oil, still sizzling and popping. Gonna let them cool down for just a minute or so, and then we're diving right in. Alrighty guys, largemouth bass fillets, it's cooled down for a minute or so. They're still pretty hot, but like I said before, can't wait, so let's go ahead and dive right in. I've ate bass before, so this is not a first, but I know they taste delicious. Guys, that's better than the sunfish, no lie. It's lighter and flakier. It's delicious. So hot and fresh, right out the creek, straight in the grease. You can't beat fresh fried fish, guys. It's hard to beat. Very crisp, flaky. Some of the best fish you can really eat, actually. Only got one fillet left, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and enjoy it. Cooked under a bridge perfectly. Doesn't get any better than that. The camp cooker works perfect, guys. That was a great buy. White, flaky, steaming fish. I got a little bit more meat, and this is the last bite, so I'm going to go ahead and finish it off. Man, that was so good. Alrighty, guys, I finished off all the fried fish. It was another good fish fry here under this bridge. I still got 3 catfish baits in the water, 2 over here and 1 behind me. I haven't got a hit on them yet, so I'm gonna leave them out there a little bit longer to see if we can catch one. I'm gonna go ahead and get all my stuff rounded up, packed up, and ready to go, and see if we can't catch another fish on one of these catfish rods, but if not, that's gonna go ahead and sum it up. The bite started off pretty slow today. I was fishing with a bunch of different lures, so after I didn't get a bite on the lures, I decided to break down and switch up to the worms, and boy, I'm glad I did. It caught a bunch of fish and a few keepers that made for a nice fry. If you guys are enjoying these creekside, under the bridge cooking style videos, let me know in the comments below. Here recently, I was at another bridge, and I did a video similar to this one. I'm gonna go ahead and link that up here at the end of the video if you guys wanna take a look. But until next time, please consider liking, sharing with friends and family, and subscribing if you haven't already. Sam out.